It is over. Joe Budden actually cooks Andrew Tate. A review of his fight, if you want to even call it that, his loss to Chase Demoor. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, when I watched the fight live a couple days ago with Andrew Tate and Chase Demoor, I knew from, I want to say round 2 or 3, that Andrew Tate was likely to be cooked after the fight. The man was breathing like the Popeyes chicken lady when they came out with that chicken sandwich. He was sitting in the corner of a boxing match after 1 or 2 rounds in his lap, breathing like horse breathing. All of these podcasts where he's like, oh yeah, I drink 18 cups of coffee. Caffeine is not bad for you. I can box and shadow box and smoke cigars, and you're such a brokey that you can't beat me even though I have bad habits and I've been in a Romanian dungeon. All this stuff that he preached to these incels, and now he is being cooked all over the internet. He went from top G to top L, top G to bottom G, and now Joe Budden won a piece. Pause. So we gonna get into what Joey had to say, and it's not looking good for your boy Andrew Tate.
Fuck that nigga.
And there we are.
How about that?
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Bro, the villainous laugh is taking me out. That's not like a video game laugh. He wildin' already.
And there we are.
How about that?
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Pull up some more shit, you bitches. Fuck that nigga, man.
I didn't even know
y'all talking about.
That's not in my algorithm.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about it. Yo, nigga, I watched you all year long, and I don't even report on none of that shit. But I watched you all year long invite 90 people down to the junkyard, fight them one by one for 90 seconds on some He-Man shit. With all this alpha male googly bullshit for you to go in there and get beat the fuck up like that. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, he getting cooked, yo. Tate get cooked, bruh. I tried to tell y'all didn't want to listen. I told you I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. He getting cooked. Everybody
rolling with this statistician shit that they on.
There we go.
Yeah, nah. You know how tough that nigga was running around acting, fighting the mailman? Do y'all know how fucking macho tough guy he looked fighting the local bail bondsman? Shut the fuck up with this IFCQF championship of kickboxing. Your bitch asses up. Enough of y'all now. I've done too much during the year. Fucking Andrew Tate. I had a blast watching him get fucking beat the fuck up.
I didn't even see it.
The man said I had a blast. Crazy. Like he had a theme park or something.
I ain't see that shit.
Anyway, I watched his.
Y'all didn't see the clips?
No, unfortunately.
I didn't watch it. I don't fuck with him. I watched him.
Y'all don't never see nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all don't never see a thing.
Attention towards
Y'all never see a thing. Mute up then if you ain't see it. The fuck out of here.
Yo,
what Andrew Tate did to you?
I could care less about going to watch an Andrew Tate fight. Like, what the fuck? That shit ain't got nothing to do with
nothing about that nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, check your man out. Hold on.
Yeah, obviously I didn't get the result I wanted. But truthfully, the result I wanted was to see if I could still do it. 40 years old, 10 years retired, a little bit of time in a Romanian dungeon. It was always going to be a big ask against someone so much bigger than me.
He's sitting there looking like Martin after Hearns fight. He was bad.
They want to fight 10
Yeah, he definitely got fucked up.
Older than me or smaller than me.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I
I
see
felt
it.
like I won the first 2 rounds.
No, you did.
You
Because
did.
he's 10 kilo heavier, he started leaning on me and sapped some energy. So I didn't quit. Never give up. Never retreat, never surrender. Fight to the end, go out on your shield. So I have no excuses. Training camp went fantastic. Time is the fire in which we all burn. Unfortunately, a 40-year-old is not a 22-year-old. But I gave it my absolute all, and I have nothing but respect for Chase. I have no excuses. I'm not going to say anything bad about him.
Nigga, shut your ass up. Shut your ass up, nigga. Now we supporting just giving it your all. Nigga, you know how long this nigga been shitting on guys giving their all?
Bro, this dude said now we support and giving it your all. Shut the up. Bro, that is facts. Andrew Tate been calling everybody broke and I got a Bugatti, you don't got a Bugatti, and I got 24 supercars. Well, you got your super ad whoop versus a guy with pink gloves. That's what we do know. So I feel Joe Budden 100%. You can't gallivant across the internet, go viral, rage bait people, keep dropping the N-word to people in front of people that shouldn't be laughing or saying that, right? Talk about, downgrading women, just all the stuff Andrew Tate been known for, especially the masculine stuff, and then lose. And then what I hate, what I detest, what I loathe is in this world, you will have people who say, not to make excuses, but if someone says, I don't want to make excuses, but there's no reason to even make an excuse and say but. If you put but at the end, pause. If you put but at the end, it's over. Because you could have just said, I'm not going to make any excuses, or you don't really even have to say that. You just don't have to make any excuses, right? Like, if you have a dog and every day you feed your dog at 4:30 p.m., you don't really have to get on live and like, I'm going to feed my dog. You just do it. It's like second nature. So the problem with this new social media era is you got a lot of people who announce everything. They'll be like, tune in to my stream tomorrow for the announcement. They're making an announcement for the future announcement, right? They say like, I'm not going to make any excuses. You know what? You don't even have to, you can omit that whole part. You could just not make the excuse. You could just be like, oh, Chase won, he beat me, he whooped me. I gave him my all. I'm going to the locker room. But without fail, when people say, yo, not to make any excuses, they always do. The man, and then Andrew Tate going bad because he's getting called out because he started to ad lib. He was like, I'm 40 years old. You're actually 39. Reminds me of Terrence Crawford did an interview right before the Canelo fight. Canelo and him fought mid-September. Crawford's birthday is late September. The reporter said, hey, Crawford, you're 38 years old. Crawford stopped the interview dude, the reporter, and was like, don't be adding age to me. He was like, I'm 37 right now. And he's like, oh, but your birthday's coming up. He was like, but right now I'm 37. So Crawford did the opposite and then proceeded to whoop the bigger person who can actually fight Canelo Alvarez, right? So Crawford didn't make no excuses. And instead of advancing his age to a number that hadn't happened because his birthday hadn't happened, he corrected the person. Andrew Tate is 39 and trying to make himself, telling people I'm a 40-year-old man and he outweighed me by 20 kilo and all this. Bro, stop it. Stop it. In the words of Tupac Shakur, ninjas love to scream peace after they start some Ninjas love to scream peace after they start some ish. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear you told Tate he was clowning, joking, and talking about he's going to whoop you and knock you out, whatever. Andrew Tate said, you're taking it like a joke. I'm showing you respect. I've trained 4 months for this fight. This is going to be the biggest mistake of your life. And then he was a dead man after one round and couldn't even hold himself up and was getting hit with dumb punches. That it's not even that you lost, because Jake Paul, he lost too. But he lost to somebody he should have lost to, an Olympian who was bigger than him. But you still have these MAGA alpha males who spent all this time talking about making money and how to make women like you because you have to be a high status person and not a low IQ brokey, all this alpha male stuff. And then your behavior is not alpha male, making excuses after, and then it's delusional at best. Jake Paul and Andrew Tate, they both claim they won the first 2 rounds. I didn't see that. I think both fighters lost every round in their respective fights. So yeah, it's looking bad for Tate. You can't talk all that indestructible, indefatigable, perspicacity. You talk all this stuff, and then get your ad whooped, and now all of a sudden you're a philosopher. Now all of a sudden you're Machiavelli, you're Robert Frost, you're Ernest Hemingway. It's not how hard the man falls. It's about how the man bounces back in defeat of the fall. And if you don't bounce back high, it proves that, no, we don't want to hear none of that. You said you were going to whoop this reality star and got cooked. You got cooked. You were supposed to squabble up like Kendrick and them.
Get your bitch ass up.
Yeah, I ain't got no sympathy for
Oh,
him.
my God. And I ain't got no beef with... Hey. God damn it. Sorry about that. Yeah, and I don't have no beef with him neither, but it was a good weekend. It was a good weekend in Fightland.
The good guys won.
Yeah, the good guys won this weekend, for sure.
Y'all look sad about it.
Not at all.
We ain't sad about it. Y'all good?
You turned up enough for everybody, nigga. Yeah, you turned up.
Who's on y'all fuck you list? Y'all got a fuck you list?
No. Too many people. I don't think so. I'm good.
Yes.
There you have it. So Budden absolutely went off on the boy, rightfully so. Again, we live in a generation full of talkers. People keep talking and then they don't live up to it. And then now all of a sudden it's about trying your best and you try hard and Rocky quotes. No, it don't work like that. This is what people are going to remember. Your face in his crotch. You on all fours after you talked about a man could approach you and your boys with a machete, and the guy with the machete should be terrified. But if the guy with the machete had pink gloves on, then he might stand a chance. He got a machete and the pink gloves, because this picture is one of the most pause-worthy boxing pictures that we've seen thus far. Let me know how I did in this video. For more boxing news, subscribe. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new. But even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.